Hey there, friends. I am Karen, and this is chair yoga. So what does that mean? That means we're going to practice yoga in a chair with no arms, and we're going to get comfortable. So feet flat on the floor. If your feet don't go all the way to the floor, you need a block, maybe a towel, something so that you feel super comfortable. I am plugging my tailbone into the earth, lifting through the crown of my head, and my butt cheeks are at the edge of my chair. So I'm not kind of slumping in the back of my chair. I'm just using the strength of my spine. Your spine, super important to sit up nice and tall here. And so I am plugging my tailbone into the earth energy, the yin energy, like a Lego piece, and I'm lifting the crown of my head to the sky, the sun, the yang energy, the doing energy. And in this respect, I am charging my battery. So it's like plugging your phone in, I'm plugging my body in. And so your body is the connection from the earth to the sky. And this is how we get those two polar opposites of energy, the relaxing, receiving energy, the moon energy, the yin, the earth, and the lifting, the sky, the sun, the doing. So let's inhale, sweeping the arms up on a big circle sweep up, high to the sky, inhale. And let's just squeeze the shoulder blades, the thoracic spine, looking up at the sky. We've released our breath here, and we're just going to pick the cherries. So we're climbing up, reaching through the side body, picking the cherries, lifting up, nice and long. Noticing how it feels, moving from side to side. Your spine is moving from side to side. Let's interlace the fingers. Inhale up, look up. Exhale forward, heart to hands spread apart. Open the shoulder blades, tuck the belly, chin to chest, and we'll inhale, open again. This is our cat-cow. Inhale, exhale forward, chin to chest, round the shoulders. One more time like this. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And then just relax. Woo! Dropping your shoulders back. Just feeling that a little bit of extra energy pulling up from your waist all the way up. Just noticing what that's like. Now let's start warming up the lower half from the waist down. And I'm just going to start by walking one leg out and one leg in. Maybe you're helping it. Maybe you're holding on to the back of your thigh. And I'm just hip opening here. One leg out, one leg in. Okay? So I'm keeping my body forward. The only thing that's moving is my hip, which is going to bring along my knee and my ankle. So a few more times, one leg out, one leg in. And if you say, Karen, I am not that flexible, then you're going gently. One leg out, one leg in, right? So the best yoga in the world is the yoga you're doing right now. It's the only yoga there is. Leg out. Okay, and then just sit up nice and tall again and just notice your two sides. So you say, whoa, whoa, that feels more open or that feels stretched out. Let's see what we can do on the other side. One leg out, one leg in. Hip opener, super good for the low back. Super good for people whose butt cheeks have been glued to the couch. Is that you? We gotta quit it, right? We gotta get up and get moving. One leg out, one leg in. Couple more times, just letting that hip open, gentle hip opener, last time in. So now just notice your low back, your shoulders, your neck, just noticing how it feels. Let's bring the heels up, get on your tippy toes, and then bring those heels down, toes up, heels up, really feel the stretch at the arch of the foot. Heels down, toes up. One more time, heels all the way up, toes stretching here. Heels down, toes up. Another great way to stretch out the toes is to get some lotion on your fingers. Interlace, because then they'll be nice and slippery. Interlace your fingers between your toes just like this and just rock them back and forth. So paying attention to your feet, super important. The soles of the feet, super important. It's a part of your bod, right? We want to know how it feels. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, we're going to do a little bit more of that cat-cow, but in a different way. So I'm going to take my arms out in front of me and I'm going to inhale open, palms are down, squeeze the shoulder blades, exhale closed, palms are up. Inhale open, heart to sky, exhale closed. Inhale open, open the throat, exhale closed, and then drop the hands to the knees. Take the left ear to the left shoulder, allowing everything to slide down your right arm, left ear to left shoulder. All that tension is sliding down, dropping down through your fingers, allowing the side of the neck to open. And then switching sides, right ear to right shoulder, dropping down, opening up the side of the neck, using your arm like a sliding board for stress to get away from you. Let the stress go away. And then inhaling back up again. Okay, so the sides of the neck, let's see about getting the front and the back of the neck. So let's gaze up at the sky, drop the shoulders down, nice tall spine, tailbone grounded to the earth. And I'm just going to turn from right to left, opening the throat as I do it, still getting a little bit of the sides, but really feel about opening your throat, that energy center at the base of the throat is all about speaking your truth, active listening. Let's come back to the horizon, dropping the chin to the chest, and then swiveling from right to left. So allowing the back of the neck to really open up. If you're hearing some cracks in there, some knocking, whatever it is, just notice that. Body's talking to you, opening up the energy to flow, and then come back to neutral, and then just look side to side, noticing, did you get a bobblehead going? Let's hope so. Let's take the hands to the lungs right up here. So palms are here at the lungs. I'm going to inhale up, exhale back and down. 2 more times. Up, back and down. Up, back and down until I hold on to the back of the chair. So I'm gently holding on with my hands to the back of the chair. My feet are firmly planted, and I'm just going to allow this chest expansion, expanding my chest, leading with the heart. I'm just going to allow this to happen. So hinging forward at the hip crease, just letting it happen. So nothing hurts here. I have a nice long spine. Here comes our Pippa girl. She's our favorite yogi. She loves her down dog and her up dog. Yeah, she wonders who I'm talking to here. Good girl. And so leaning forward, allowing the chest to expand. Good girl. And then just release that. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to just shake it out. So elbows, wrists, gentle. Doing some shaking here. Shake, shake, shake. Loosening up at the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the knuckles. Reverse. Puppy dog paws forward. Shake, shake, shake. And now we're just going to swirl the energy. So if you have any buzzing or tingling in your hands, that's a good sign. So my hands are swirling like energy swirls. And then reverse those swirls if you can. Swirling the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders. And then relaxing hands to heart. locking your thumbs into your heartbeat, lifting tall through the spine. And let's just feel the heartbeat through the thumbs. And set a positive intention for yourself. If this is early morning for you, thinking about how you want the day to go. If this is later in the day for you, maybe you're thinking about what you're grateful for, your gratitude attitude, whatever it is, we want something to focus the mind's eye on. Sankalpa, Sanskrit word, sankalpa. Inhaling and exhaling. And if you say, Karen, I have no clue what you're talking about, I'm just here to move my body, that's fine too. Just relax. And another circle sweep of the arms up. Inhale up. Hands together. Exhale down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to do a little bit of our chair Qigong here. And one of the greatest ways to enliven the spine and to reduce lower back stress, which is a lot of stuff from sitting, as we said, is to do what's called knocking on the door of life. The door of life is the space between the kidneys and acupressure point. So I'm basically twisting with the spine. So I'm turning from right to left. I'm going to add my arms to it. Now you could always stand and do this, right? It's the same thing if you're standing, okay? I'm choosing to sit for a chair yoga and Qigong. And so we're just going to let the arms hang heavy and just turn. And the back of your hand is on the back, tapping, and the front of your hand is tapping on your hips. And I'm looking and turning. If you're standing up, you got more room to groove. My arms are heavy. It's all in the spine. I'm not moving my hips. I'm moving my spine. Look out over the right shoulder, the left shoulder. And then if you'd like, you can climb up the spine and tap on your lungs. And every time we do this, we add energy to this body part. And the lungs and the kind of Qigong that I subscribe to, the Holden Qigong, the lungs are associated with feelings, inspiration, emotions. So we're just adding more energy there. So let this feel good. You can do this anytime, anywhere. You can get up and do this in the morning. Let's come back down the spine, tapping. Last time. Ooh, I'm almost dizzy. Coming back. Noticing kind of circular movement going on. Notice kind of some gentle energy undulations going on because of that nice, easy, it's a flowing twist is what it is in yoga. In Qigong, it is knocking on the door of life. Let's take our middle fingers to the kind of start of your eyebrows, okay? And let's just inhale and trace your eyes, coming to the outer edges of your eyes, exhale down, coming back to the bridge of your nose, inhale up, exhale down, one more time, inhale around your eyebrows, exhale down your lower lashes, and then we're just going to gently tap on the bones underneath your eyelashes, your bottom eyelashes. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap on your jaw. Notice if anything feels tight in there. I'm just using 4 fingers. You can do 1 finger, 2 fingers, whatever works. Just notice if anything feels a little tighter than you'd like it to. And then just relax. Just relax the face. Just relax the shoulders. The neck away from the shoulders. The ears away from the neck. And just notice how you are. Notice how you feel. Extending your left arm out long and straight, taking your right arm out long, and just gently pulling your fingers back towards you. So stop, in the name of love, flipping the arm, and then pulling the fingers back this way. Big stretch to the forearm. Hopefully you're feeling it. What's in there? Hot pokers. And then switching sides. Right arm out long. Stop. Pulling back the fingers. Feel it. The stretch in the forearm. And then flipping the arm. Same thing. So I'm not in my yoga studio. I'm actually in my den right now. And behind me is the screened-in porch. And then release. Different spot. Nice. Stretching out with the legs. So stretching out the left leg nice and long, keeping the right knee bent, right ankle under the right knee, hinging at this hip crease right here. So I'm just going to reach up tall first, then hinge forward. And I'm going to hinge as much as I like to get this nice stretch in the back of this leg. You can come all the way down, holding onto your toes if you like. You could use a strap, a towel, a necktie to get a little bit more stretch. But we want to feel it all the way in the back of the hamstrings, the calf. And just breathe through this, seeing if we can get a little bit deeper. My hips are square behind my shoulders in alignment. Big inhale and an exhale, hinging forward just a little bit more. And getting that nice feeling. Then we'll inhale up and we'll switch sides. So right leg out nice and long and straight. Toes are up at the sky. My kneecap is pulled up. And here again, I'm going to lift out of my hips and hinge forward. Noticing what I feel here. So is it just like the other side? Is it a little bit different? Maybe you reach down if this is comfortable, right? I'm super flexible, so this is super easy for me. Doesn't make it better, it just makes it easy. Allowing the back of the leg to get it good. That's what we're looking for. And then we'll inhale that back up again. Nice. So sitting still at the edge of the chair, I'm going to just bring my heels up and then around and make circles. Circles with both legs. So right heel to right, left heel to left, coming back to the midline and just allowing this to happen. And then let's reverse those circles. So heels come first and down. Heels go out, up, in, down. Just letting that loosen up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So full body awareness from the chair, noticing ourselves safe in our space, grounding to the earth, lifting up to the sky, and just noticing how it feels. We're going to take one more of kind of a hip opener and a forward fold, good again for the low back. So options are to take your right leg and cross it over your left leg, coming into the figure 4 position. Other options, crossing over your ankle. Okay, so you do whichever one feels good to you, and just allowing that to settle in. Okay, so if you're in a figure 4 like this, you're really feeling some hip opening and releasing. And we're going to lift high through the spine and then fold forward. Allowing a little bit more of this stretching to happen around the butt cheek, around the hip. This muscle called the psoas, P-S-O-A-S, P-S-O-A-S. That muscle from the low back all the way around at the hip can get really tight, feel really sore. This is helping us open this up. So breathe into any part of this stretch that feels like, whoa, Karen, this is intense for me. Okay, take a nice inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then maybe releasing that stretch and then switching sides. So same thing. Is it going to be the ankle over ankle? Is it going to be the ankle on the thigh, on top of the knee? Right above the knee. You decide what works for you. There's no forcing in yoga. You're welcome. So no forcing. So if you say, oh, I can do it, I'm going to push myself into this. That's not yoga. One of the principles of yoga is no competition, including with your own ego. Okay, so we leave our ego at the door. Okay, so same thing here, allowing the hip to open, allowing the lower back to get something good here. And again, we're going to lift up out of the hips and then hinge forward. It feels like hot pokers in my butt cheek, you guys. So what makes yoga different than just plain old stretching? Why is this a mind-body exercise? Because we're linking the breath and the movement. We're intentional in our practice. It's a moving meditation, if you will. If you will what? Who thought of that expression? Speaking of humor, that was humor, you guys. I did not make yoga serious. So don't you make yoga serious unless you want it to be serious. This, for us as adults, this is our play. Okay, so think of it that way. And let's release. Let's feel those nice hips in the back here. And we're going to start knocking. So fists, knocking on the sides of the hips, knocking on the back. Combining our yoga and Qigong here in the chair, doing it all, engaging the body. If you're sick of your thoughts, move the body. And then just relax, just release. Beautiful. So our front body is warmed up, our back body is warmed up. We'll take a back bend from here, inhaling up. Hands together, steeple grip. Taking a back bend, lifting up out of the low back, gazing up at the sky. I don't have to bend my back a ton to feel this back bending at the thoracic spine, between the shoulder blades. Throat is open, breath is flowing. Inhale and exhale while you're up here. So it's July 14th, 2020, La Fête Nationale in France, Bastille Day as we call it, La Fête Nationale as they call it, otherwise known as my significant other, Lou. It's his birthday. Let's bring the arms down into goal post, squeezing the thoracic spine again, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting forward through the heart. Breathing, breathing, breathing here. In and out through the nose, and then relax down. Nice, 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 nice. So be aware of your body and space. How close are you to your bedroom in your house, or if you're out of your house? How close are you to the door you walked in on? Maybe there's just one. How close are you to what you want more of? Is it within your grasp? Thinking about that. It's not only the form, the bod, it's the formless, the energy around the body, the space around you. Thinking about it that way. So let's come to our warrior two position. So I'm going to scooch my butt cheeks to the back of my chair, and I'm going to take my right knee forward. I'm at the back of my chair, so I'm firmly planted, and I'm going to bend my left knee. Okay, so right knee bent, left knee bent, and I'm just going to inhale up and exhale here. My arms are out nice and long, and I am just going to gaze out over my left fingers. So it's a modified knee pose with my right leg. If you wanted more, you could press your leg straight. Gazing out over your left fingers, pulling up your right kneecap if you wanted to have a straight leg instead of a bent knee. And as you gaze out over your fingers, we're looking for our focal point, what we want more of. So imagine that it's beyond your grasp, just within your grasp. If your leg is straight, the kneecap is pulled up. This is a strong leg. If your knee is bent, just leave your knee bent. Your hip still stays open. And let's inhale up, flipping the palm, bending the right arm, and reversing the warrior. So legs stay in the exact same position. I'm taking a bind, my right arm is bent behind me, and I'm looking up. So I'm really getting this stretch all the way through the side body, the intercostal muscles. Gazing up at the sky. And let's exhale back to our warrior two. And then we're going to do something called archer pose. So I'm going to turn my palm facing you. So it's still my left palm. My thumb is to the sky. I'm going to bring my right arm forward. That does something to my hip. Notice that. And then I'm going to pull back, bullseye. So archer. So my arm comes out again. Both palms facing each other. Pull your bow back. Last time, arm comes out. I love this one. Pull back. Hit the bullseye. Relax your arms down. And let's just switch sides. So scooching your butt cheeks back on your chair, either stretching your left leg out straight, or if that's too much for you, who cares? Nobody. Bend your knee, right? So all yoga can be modified. Does that mean it's not yoga? No, it's all yoga. Arms out nice and long, gazing out over your right fingers. Shoulders are down, arms are parallel to the earth. Looking out over your right middle finger to your focal point. This is what I want more of. Bending your left arm behind, coming into a bind, flipping your right arm and inhaling up. Exhaling while you're up here, reverse warrior. Stretching out the side body muscles, feeling open between the ribs, pulling up the left kneecap, and just feeling strong. Breathing. Feel good about yourself, feel good about how you are in your body, that you can move. And let's exhale forward, unwind out of our warrior two. And then flipping the right palm so that the palm faces sideways, the thumb to the sky, bringing the left arm over, pulling back. Release. Two more times. Palm comes forward, arm comes forward. Hand over heart. Last time. Release, archer. Arm forward, pull back. Beautiful. Relax the arms down. That archer pose feels powerful to me, right? You're hitting the bullseye. So there is something more than just doing all these yoga poses. It's being the pose. Be the archer. Be the warrior. And see what it feels like, right? Be the relaxed person. We're going to take a sun salutation from the chair. I invented this sun salutation the way I do it. So follow me. We're connecting the poses that we've rehearsed already individually. We're just going to connect them all together. So inhale up, hands up, palms down, exhale forward, forward fold. Feel the length through the spine. Palms up, inhale up, sit up, heels up, hands together, exhale down, heels down. That's going to be our seated sun salutation. So again, inhale up. Exhale forward, palms out to the side, hinge at the hip crease, long spine, palms up, inhale up, sit up, heels up, hands together, exhale down, heels down, connecting the poses. Last time, inhale up. Salute to the sun, palms down, forward fold, out to the side, palms up, inhale up, heels up. Hands together, exhale down, heels down, hands to heart. Beautiful, connecting the poses, connecting the breath. Pressing both hands together, pressing both hands to the right as you look away to the left, using your left arm to push your right hand away, encouraging a little bit more stretching and releasing through the neck and the shoulders, back to center. Same thing on the other side, pressing the right hand into the left palm, looking away, creating that gentle twist, coming back to center. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We're going to take the chair and we're going to stand with the chair if you're willing. If you're not, you don't do it, right? So I'm going to use the chair for balance. I'm going to bring the chair forward, and I'm just going to gently be able to hold my hands to the chair. Okay, so you can always do this with the wall. Okay, and so I am just looking to create a really nice long stretch through my back. And so I'm able to push my chair really easily. My hips are above my feet, and I'm just allowing a really nice downward facing dog to go on with the back of the chair. You could be on your knees and your hands could be on the seat of the chair. The head just hangs kind of heavy. The back of my legs are getting it good, but so are my arms. So my face is gentle and soft. This is a downward facing dog with the chair. My hips are high. So if you say, Karen, I'm not really feeling it. Oh, really? Lift your hips up a little higher. Lengthen from the soles of your feet all the way up the back of your legs to your butt cheeks. You'll feel it. So breathing here, allowing this to happen, using the chair, and then let's release, walking those feet back in. That should feel kind of intense in a good way. Let's come back to sitting on the chair. Okay, so getting that awareness to the backside body. So in every yoga practice, we do a chest expansion, we do twisting, we do forward folding, we do back bending, we do spine strengthening and alignment. So we do this in every class. And why? Because we want to get all of that good stuff in. We're going to do just a little bit more twisting here. So I'm going to inhale my arms up high to the sky. Arms are lifted high. My shoulders are down even though my arms are up. So my face and neck are relaxed. And I'm going to turn to the right and then just drop my left hand on my right leg and just drop my right arm on my chair, on the back of the chair. And I'm just going to use this, lifting tall in my spine. I'm just going to use this as my twist here. So relax your right shoulder back. Think about the base of your spine. Think about a corkscrew that is twisting, twisting, twisting all the way up. Maybe when you feel like you're all twisted, you might look over your shoulder, accentuating that twist, looking behind you, noticing that the past is behind you. Yay. And then coming forward, let's inhale up again. Let's inhale forward, hands together, dropping hands down the center. And then relaxing your hands on your thighs, just noticing how much more stretched out the right side feels and how that body awareness is part of your yoga goodness. Inhaling again, all the way up high to the sky, turning to the left, dropping your left arm behind you, resting your right hand on your left thigh, and doing the same kind of twisting here. So we're lifting up long through the spine, and then we're gently allowing ourselves to turn, 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 turn. Feeling this twist, feeling like your spine is a corkscrew. That's how much flexibility you have until you can look out over your shoulder, noticing that your past on this side is also behind you. And then let's inhale again. Wide salute to the sun. Salute to the sun. Summer is the season of sun. Relax the arms down. palms facing in. We're going to take some breath work here in a Qigong fashion. Okay, so we're going to inhale up, arms at your sides, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. These are your wings. Inhale up, exhale down. Again. Two more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Soft hands. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Sitting back, all the way back. Butts are back on your chair. You can rest your shoulders on your back. And just allow yourself to find a sense of comfort wherever that is. Maybe you place your hands down. That's a grounding feeling. Maybe you place your hands up. That's a receiving feeling. So try each one. Notice what feels better. And just allow your final pose of your chair yoga with a little Qigong mixed in practice to sink in. This is our shavasana, corpse pose. Shava, corpse, asana, pose, corpse pose. Just allow the goodness of yoga coming over you, the goodness of our energy work through Qigong to come over you. Feel safe in your space, feel safe in your body, feel relaxed in your mind, feel strong in your heart. You're a warrior, you're an archer, you hit the bullseye, you hit the target. Your eyes are relaxing in their sockets, your shoulders are far away from their ears, your heart is soft, your mind is a clear blue sky, your body is flexible and strong, balanced and open, stretched. When you feel ready to come back into the room, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. Circle your wrists and your ankles, turning your head gently from side to side. And I'll end today's practice with a reading from the book Make the Most of You. It says, walk on a beach. Feel the mesmeric monotony of eternal waves, all unharnessed rhythmic energy. Walk barefoot in the wet sand at water's edge, where the sand sucks in its life force. Breathe deeply the swirling, salt-filled air. Watch the spindrift dancing on the breakers. Let the earth's history surround you. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. your hands in one more nice full body breath, inhaling up. Hands together, exhale down. The light, the student, the teacher in me honors the light, the student, the teacher in all of you. Namaste. Thanks everybody for practicing yoga and Qigong with me today. There's a lot more where this came from, so tune in again and I'll see you next time. Thank you.